ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां व्यासशङ्करमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ यदिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। समस्तब्रह्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रुतिमात्रे नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो Namaha. Dear friends, we are just started the effort to familiarize with the Yoga Darshana Marga, which is in complementation with our main goal of Advaita Vedanta Anubhuti, Moksha Anubhuti. These are the 6 schools of philosophy developed in our Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma. So, to get into that mood, we have spent 6 days in one more day, today, tomorrow, to get familiarized. Then when we enter into actual text and study the sutras with the bhashya, we will be seeing the taste of it, the joy of it, the beauty of it, the need of it, the conviction about it. And thus, blending karma, bhakti, jnana, yoga, we really evolve as sadhaka very soon. Okay. Now, before we start, as we are doing every day, let us do the Ucharana 11 times of these 3 mantras. First, Om Hiranyagarbhaya Kapila Maharshaye Namaha. Then, Om Patanjali Maharshaye Namaha. Om Vyasa Maharshaye Namaha. Hiranyagarbha Kapila is the giver of the Yoga Darshana. Kapila Maharshi is giver of the Yoga Darshana in the Sutra form. Vyasa Bhagavan is giver of the commentary of the Yoga Darshana of the Yoga Sutras. For all of us to understand, including any number of hundreds of these later on subsequent commentators who commented on the Yoga Sutras, they all had the support only of the Vyasa Bhashya. Like all, even Vishishtadvaitin, Dvaitin, even others, it is Bhagavan Adi Shankara's writings which are the basis for the development of Shastra and Vedanta. Abhito, everyone will study it and follow. At least deny it, they study. Same way, Vyasa Bhashya became means for subsequent developers. Therefore, these 3 have to be remembered every day so that through their grace, without missing any salient point, without getting digressed, we should exhaustively understand, practice and get benefit of this Yoga Darshana for our moksha. This is the idea. Let us chant the mantra. Om Hiranyagarbhaya Kapila Maharshaye Namaha. 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 Om Patanjali Maharshi. Om Shri Patanjali Maharshaye Namaha. 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 Om Shri Vyasa Maharshaye Namaha. Om Shri Vyasa Maharshaya 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 Namaha. In our last 5 days of discussion, very short, 25 minute, 20 minute class में, what we try to understand are these things. One, what is seeking of every heart is only these two. Ultimate removal of even the trace of dukkha and ultimate prapti of the sukha. The ultimate removal of dukkha is called as Aktyantika Dukkha Uparama or Nivrutti. And ultimate happiness is what? Nirankusha, Nirankusha Trupti. Niratishaya Nirankusha Trupti. Eternal happiness, eternal removal of the dukkha. Understanding these seekings of the heart, how to obtain it? In the inquiry of this, how to obtain these two, Atyanta Dukkha Nivrutti or Nirankusha Trupti, निरतिशय तृप्ति कैसे पाना है, इसके खोज करते करते the great rishi saints have envisaged or visualized great understandings. They have become the darshanas, the philosophies. तो षट दर्शनों का उद्देश्य दुख निवृत्ति सुख प्राप्ति रूपी मोक्ष के लिए है. Each of the acharya developed his subject in each of the way. Nyaya Vaisheshika Sankhya Yoga Purva Mimamsa Uttara Mimamsa. One of them is the Uttara Mimamsa Shuddha Advaita Vedanta Jnanam, which we study through the Brahma Sutras, the Upanishads, Gita Ityadi Prasthana Traya. That's what eternally we are doing. That is our goal also. Now, to complement to it, to help have this sadhana to be done easily at the stage where we are now, what helps among the other 5 darshanas is the yoga darshana. That is why we took up the study of the yoga darshana. Clear? It complements, it doesn't contradict. Other things have lot of differences. Some similarities तो सब में होते भी है कुछ तो कुछ, पर कुछ जगह बेसिक में भी contradiction होता है. Advaita Vedanta talks about Ekavedmayam Brahma, the other 4 people don't accept it. But yoga wale accept करते हैं. Tada drashto swarupi avasthanam is moksha. Therefore, it is very close to us. Us means you and I are sadhakas. Therefore, we blend these two. That's why the Yoga Darshana Adhyanam we took up. Why I took up this text, I am telling you. I could have continued another Upanishad only, but he suddenly a alag darshan kyun aaya? Kyunki it complements to Vedanta. Point 1 we discussed. Second, then we spoke about the Yoga Darshana is developed by the Kapila Rishi, Hiranyagarbha himself. Then Patanjali has given it in Sutra Baddhata. So many have commented on that. All that we explained. Then we spoke about this Yoga Darshana is in 4 pada. Samadhi pada, Sadhana pada, Vibhuti pada and Kaivalya pada. None of them we have seen. We will go into that. And it is in 195 or 96 sutras. ये हमने देखा. Now, before entering into the study of the Yoga Sutras, for our own doubtless convictions' sake, we just took up the topic yesterday of seeing the presence of Yoga Darshana much before Kapilji gave, our Patanjali gave, in all our earlier Rishis, Munis and Gurus and their compositions, including the Upanishadadi. That means what? The Upanishad, the Shastras, and the Rishis who propounded them accepted the need of yoga and made the disciples do that sadhana. And in these Patanjali Sutras, predominantly the Yoga Marga of Chittavritti Nirodha is discussed, but the help of all the 3 are taken. The Vedanta का help लिया जाएगा to set the goal. कर्म का भी हेल्प लिया जाएगा एंड चित्तवृत्ति क्या कहते हैं इवन द भक्ति का भी हेल्प लिया जाएगा. But they will be secondary. Like in Vedanta, other 3 are taken, but Vedanta vichara is predominant. Like in Bhakti also other 3 are taken, but the Bhakti is predominant. In Karma Yoga also, without the other three, it's not fulfilled, complete. Therefore, they also are given importance, but mostly Karma. So, each of the Acharya, for the disciples of different stages, took up one of the yoga and insisted on that. The insistence on one yoga by one Acharya is not to deny the other three. Remember, they have their own place. अपने evolution में मोक्ष के लिए each one have their own place to play. But everyone when is given that job, he will testify that only. No, when I am ambassador of India, I will not talk about Nepal when I go to America. मैं इंडिया का रिप्रेजेंटेटिव तो इंडिया की बात करूंगा. भारत का रहने वाला हूं तो भारत की बात सुनाता हूं. हो गया. Yesterday we saw how in Shvetashvatara Upanishad the shlokas very vehemently tell us about the need of yoga, helping aid for the moksha of Brahma Vidya. Today we will see Katha Upanishad, few shlokas and Gita if time permits, and touch the first sutra if okay. तो कल से हम क्या है ना पहला सूत्र का हम अध्ययन शुरू करेंगे. And it will be developed with Vyasa Bhashyam, Sadashiva Bhashyam, and it will be seen to it that the minimum understanding is beautifully conveyed. That's my job because even I also have to thoroughly study and understand. Like we are enjoying Sahasranam also through Bhashyam, though it's in Telugu classes. We are enjoying Upanishads also with Bhashyam. Maja aa raha hai? How nice it was. And these two, the Upanishad Bhashya, Sahasranam Bhashya, helping to easily interpret and understand without any problem the evening text of Bhagavatam and Ramayanam, for which there are no Bhashyams. मतलब भागवत का तो श्रीधर वाक्य इत्यादि बहुत है, बट हम नहीं पढ़ रहे हैं, बट फिर भी हम कुछ मिस नहीं कर रहे. क्यों? वी हैव द हैबिट ऑफ स्टडीइंग द भाषा. With that courage only I am studying and explaining those two texts, that this will help us, and it's helping us, by the way. So, what is said in Katha Upanishad about yoga sadhana? So many places. Few are culled out and given to us here. It says, Yada panchavatishtante jnanani manasa saha buddhishchana vicheshtate tamaho paramam gatim. See? Yada panchavatishtante jnanani manasa saha. See, yaja panchajnanani manasa saha avatishtante. In that, the yama niyama sadhana आ गया कि नहीं. बुद्धिश्च न विचेष्टति, चित्तवृत्ति निरोध आ गए कि नहीं. बुद्धि का चेष्टा नहीं हो रहा, मतलब इट इज नॉट इन उत्थान स्थिति, इट इज इन निरुद्ध स्थिति, और इट इज इन एकाग्र भूमिका. That is what is achieved through yoga. The yoga is mentioned here. Tamahu paravangatim. Then only the supreme is realized. Who can do yoga sadhana? What are yoga sadhanas? What is the chitta which is fit for yoga sadhana? Then what are there in yoga darshanam as the lakshana? All that I am discussing tomorrow onwards. अभी तो हम सिर्फ थोड़ा ट्यून कर रहे हैं अपने आप को. वी आर नया नया एब्सोल्युटली. वी आर रेवलिंग ओनली इन द वेदांत वे ऑफ टॉकिंग एब्सोल्युटली. अब इसको फेमिलियर होने के लिए टच कर रहे हैं. So, yada panchavatiष्ठन्ते ज्ञानानि मनसा सह बुद्धिं च न विचेष्टति तामापराङ्गतिं. The panchavatiष्ठन्ते ज्ञानानि is equal to the yama niyama sadhanas. Manasa saha is equal to chitta vritti nirodha sadhana. Buddhiं च न विचेष्टति. Shama dhamma or yama niyama are spoken in that, and chitta vritti nirodha is spoken in the second line. Therefore, that all is very much given as importance in Katha Yoga. Same way, tam yogamiti manyante sthiram indriya dharanam apramattastada bhavati yogo hi prabhavapyayau. To sthiram indriya dharanam, if the indriyas are not held sthira roop se, you cannot study the Vedantas, Brahma, and meditate on that. And that sadhana by which the indriyas are made stable is called as yoga, that you have to do. And the word used is what? Dharana. Do you have the dharana or not? The last but two sadhana, dharana, dhyana, samadhi तो होता है. ये तो योग का शब्द है. Apramatta tadavavati. Then only one becomes absolutely non-inadvertent and aware and alert to cognize the Mahavakya and experience the truth. So, sthiram indriya dharanam tam yogam iti manyante. Manyante means respected. Manyante is opined. At the same time, respected and given value. भाई इंद्रियों को इंक्लूडिंग अंतःकरण को स्थिर धारणा करने वाला योग करोगे, तभी तुम अप्रमत्त बनोगे. Otherwise, prabhava apyayau, then your understanding will be fluttering all the time. If you are not very careful, apramatta at the level of indriyas, controlling them through yoga. This is what is Kathopanishad में कहा. Then continues, नैव वाचा न मनसा प्राप्तुम शक्यो न चक्षुष अस्ति इति ब्रुवतोऽन्यत्र कथं तदुपलभ्यते. Not by Vani, Mana ityadi, the Paramatma is experienced. Asmiti eva upalabdavyaha, sorry, Asti iti bravato netra katam tadulabhyate. How can you experience it if you don't listen to a guru who tells about its existence? It's one shloka. Continuation is कि अस्ति इति एव उपलब्धव्यः तत्त्वभावेन चोभयोः. You have to maintain the thought of Paramatma asti asti to reach to it. Asti iti eva upalabdhasya tattva bhavah prasiddhati. So, mm, means what? Make your intellect steady ekagra in the acceptance of presence of Paramatma. This is a yoga का अंग है. धारणा कहते हैं ना उसको. धारणा बताए. In the same way, Gita में देखो अभी so many places. Gita is full of yoga. Especially the 6th chapter is पूरा Patanjali yoga only. So Patanjali came later on. Vyasji is eternal. He might have commented later on. But Patanjali and Vyasa and Kapilji and Hiranyagarbha, they are all different timings, different expressions of same reality. Keeping that as a background intactly, we can historically their contribution we can study, accept. But our purpose is understanding thoroughly the sutras and helping them, using them for our own sadhana. इसको मन में रखो. गीता में देखो, we'll quote so many shlokas of Gita, little today, tomorrow. Yogi yunjita satatam atmanam rahasi sthitah. कहते हैं कि मेडिटेशन में फर्स्ट स्टेप इज बिकम ए योगी. इन दैट योगी चित्तवृत्ति निरोध हो गया. चित्तवृत्ति निरोध वाला योग करने के बाद ही रहस्य स्थित स्टेइंग इन ए सेक्लूडेड प्लेस आत्मानम युंजीता वन कैन कॉन्टेम्पलेट ऑन द सेल्फ. Through yoga, Chittavritti Nirodha is not done. That person neither can stay in a rahasi place, nor even if he goes there, can contemplate on the Atma. He'll be only bhatakta rahega unka man. But Chittavritti Nirodha kar di, so wherever he sits, he can focus on the self. तो रहस्य स्थित योगी आत्मानम युंजीता. तो यार रहस्य स्थित आत्मानम युंजीता is main purpose. Stay in a secluded place, contemplate on the self. But who will go to secluded place? Who can contemplate successfully? Only the one who is yogi. How? Only yogi achieves chitta vritti nirodha. When the vrittis of chitta are removed, you will not run into the world. Therefore, you are in ekakasthana. Mind also will not run into the world. Therefore, you can do the atma chintanam. That way this shloka says, Ekaki yata chittatma nirashya aparigraha. These are all the required preparations for meditation. But going to a secluded place and sitting and successfully doing meditation is achieved only with yoga. A person who is not a yogi, like in Vedanta just now studied, through the karma, nitya karma, if the upata durtya kshaya doesn't happen, then the vidya prapti ka pratibandh hoga wo. Then vidya you will never get. Then avidya will not go away. Then moksha will not come. Here also, without yoga sthiti, you can't go to rahasya sthitaha, you can't do atmanam ayunjita. Without that, you cannot experience the self. Without that, moksha will not come. गीता में कृष्ण भगवान कह रहे भैया योगी बनो. He will tell that also quotation. He says, next one, शुचौ देशे प्रतिष्ठाप्य स्थिरमासनमात्मनः नात्युच्छ्रितं नातिनीचं चैलाजिन कुशोत्तरं तत्र एकाग्र मनः कृत्वा यतचित्तेन्द्रियक्रियः उपविश्यासने युञ्जात् योगम्. योगम युञ्जात् आत्मविशुद्धये. Having given all these outer preparations, finally भगवान says कि तुम पहले योग करो आत्मविशुद्धि के लिए, मतलब चित्त के वृत्तियों को एकाग्र और निरुद्ध बनाने के लिए. Then only you are further meditation. Help of yoga very much taken in so many topics of our Shruti Smriti, Purana Itihasa, Bhagavad Gita का यहाँ बता रहे. Remember, Dhyanam is not Vedantic word. Nididhyasanam is there in Vedanta. Dhyanam or meditation is pure yogic shabda and yogic sadhana. Dharana, dhyana, samadhi. All this we are discussing. Every day, thoda thoda में ऐड करते हुए जाएंगे. तो in Vedanta, it is only Savana, Manana, Vicharana, Nididhyasana. In the detailed contemplation only, all avidya maya goes away, then Vidyamana Atma Anubhuti comes. Okay. Meditation, dhyana or samadhi, they're all the yoga padas. तो ध्यान ध्यान हम करते हैं वेदांति लोग, बड़ो ध्यान पद ही वेदांत का नहीं है वो. निधि ध्यासनम इज देयर, धिध्यासनम इट इज कॉल्ड. सो योगम युंजीता आत्मविशुद्धये, गीता में बताया कि नहीं. You have to do the yoga of chittavritti. What is yoga? What is lakshanas? What are the bhedas? What are the phala? कल देख रहे हम योगा चित्तवृत्ति निरोधः. These four words we will explain. Before that, atha yoga अनुशासनम. एक एक सूत्र का पूरा गन्ने के जूस की तरह रस निकाल कर ही पिलाएंगे आपको, हम भी पिएंगे. Like Bhagavan took out the ocean, say Amrita, by helping himself in churning, he gave everyone, he also took. वहां लिखा है विष्णु सहस्त्रनाम भाष्य में, उन्होंने भी थोड़ा अमृत ले लिया. अमृतपः, सोमपोमृतपः. Amrutapah is the name of Vishnu in Vishnu Sahasranama. While commenting on that, Bhagavan Shankara says, भगवान ने अमृत देवताओं को लेकर थोड़ा उन्होंने भी लिया. In other words, देवताओं के रूप में वही है ना. In the same way, we are also do the manthanam, and there will be a Visham and all that also coming, but lesser mind, our Lord Shiva is there, will give him we get the Amrita of every sutra. जब तक नहीं होगा हम आगे नहीं बढ़ेंगे. वी आर कमिटेड. अब इस जन्म उसी के लिए भी हमारा टेंशन ही नहीं है, पढ़ेंगे आराम से. सो गीता कोटेशंस गिवन, देन अगेन कंटिन्यू. समम काय शिरो ग्रीवम धारयन्नचलं स्थिरः संप्रेक्ष्य नासिकाग्रम स्वम दिशश्चानवलोकयन्. They're all talking about withdrawal of the senses from the objects, followed by withdrawal of the mind from the senses. All that is not Vedanta. Vedanta denies all of them by saying that it is mithya. But these all sadhanas of controlling, curbing, curtailing them, bringing them to single pointedness, they're all the yoga के साधना है. इन वेदांत क्या है? विवेक, वैराग्य, शमदम परमा तितिक्षा, श्रद्धा समाधान मोक्षुत्वम श्रवणम मनम निधिध्यासनम. In that, where is the mentioning of chittavritti nirodha? Where is the mentioning of indriya manadi? All that, shamadam to dikha hai. That way it matches with yoga. But yoga specifically talks about vritti nirodha. Every of the Gita, every topic of Gita, etc. tell us the need of this also. Then next one, see, prashantatma vigata bhehe brahmachari vrate sthitah manas samyamya. See, that word he used is samyamya. Machittaha yukta asita matparaha. See, yukta asita matparaha. That yukta is yoga lakshana. Samyama is yoga pada. Bhagavan uses in second chapter also. Ya nisha sarvabhutanam tasyam jagarti samyami. That samyama is a yoga pada, wherein the mana is controlled with respect to desha kala vastu. This we are discussing tomorrow. Then only the meditation of Advaita Atma can be possible. In this way, we have some 3 or 4 slokas of Bhagavad Gita. We will see them as reference. Then we take up the Pratama Sutra, and while explaining that, whatever the details have to be worked about regarding what is the meaning of yoga, chitta, chittavritti, nirodha, एक पद को हम समझेंगे. This much only every day will have 20-25-30 minute का class, because my next classes also are there. We have to spare time for that also. Okay, thank you for being here and tuning. Slowly, let us tune to the yoga rishis and yoga sadhanas required for our Atmanubhuti and moksha. Thank you, friends, for the day. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Half an hour class काफी है योग का, so that